Craft Brewers Guild is an organization of 145 Minnesota breweries, and our goal is to educate Minnesota consumers about craft beer and all that it does for our economy and the state and their communities, as well as advocate for them at the Capitol, and then come to places like the Minnesota State Fair and share craft beer with all the people who attend it. So we started here at the State Fair about 8 years ago, and it's grown significantly since then. Even a handful of years ago, you couldn't even get strong beer higher than 3.2% at the State Fair. And now there are tons of new craft beers all over, and we serve more than 90 craft breweries here, and we go through about 800 kegs during the State Fair. It's all Minnesota craft beers, which we're really proud of, and it's a great opportunity for breweries, especially who aren't from the Twin Cities, to be able to distribute their beer to the masses. And it's people from not just Minnesota, but all over the country who come to our State Fair. So it's a really awesome opportunity for them to kind of get a little bit of exposure. And we have a really cool brewery map up on the wall in there, and it shows where all of our members' breweries are located. And so it's kind of a travel guide for people. If they want to take it on the road and they want to go visit breweries from all over the state, they can do that, and then they can try the beer here before they do. All the flights give you 4 different beers from different breweries, and then you can buy multiple flights with your friends and mix and match and see what you like.
We're one of 6 breweries in Anoka County anyway, and it's always a lot of fun to come down here, and you put all this work into running your tap room and getting a production facility up and running, and then you come to the State Fair and you see your logo on one of the boards. It's just really neat. It's kind of fun to see that, and brings a lot of exposure to us, so we really enjoy that part of it.
Last year we were more on the dark offerings, and this year we decided to go with more of a hoppy offering, and then they wanted to purchase blondes, so now we're on the light and the hoppy offering. We have the Beautiful Buzz Blonde and Listening Through Static.
Well, I like coming here and trying new stuff as well, but also trying some of the familiar stuff that maybe I haven't had in a while.
Well, I think it's just the offerings and samplings and seeing what's new and creative in the market and what people are coming out with, and helps to give me ideas of what we're going to do kind of in the future, of what's next, what's the newest, latest, greatest.
I just love being able to see people from all over the state and the country try beers that they've never heard of before, and really see them get excited about Minnesota craft beer, because it does such great things for the communities in which the breweries are. And I think it's an awesome opportunity for people to see how hardworking people locally can put out a product that's really, really great, and it highlights all of the wonderful things that Minnesota has to offer.
Well, we're one of the breweries that contributes membership dollars to the Craft Brewers Guild. I feel very fortunate that we have an advocacy group like this to advocate for craft beer. We're doing our part, and the Minnesota Craft Brewers Guild is helping educate people so that we can continue to improve our efforts in all those areas.
As craft beer continues to be popular, we're going to see a lot more breweries show up outside of the metro areas and small town communities, and really be that spot where everybody there can go and have a beer. And most of them are family friendly places, and they can bring their kids, and they can just kind of enjoy the people around them. And I think that that's a really special thing.